Hi everyone, I'm Deba, and in today's video tutorial, we'll be taking a look how to build task-specific governed MCP servers using Nexla's MCP Studio. So let's get started. Here I'm in express.dev and I'll select the mode as MCP Studio and I'll start asking the MCP Studio to build me an MCP server. So I want to build a server that lets agents read our open sales pipeline and flag address deals. It uses Salesforce to understand our sales pipelines and Snowflake to use customer data usage. Yeah. Also, I will get the runbooks for it, our customer renewal runbook. How do we do customer renewal at Nexla? How do we handle it? What is the criteria and all of those stuff? And then once we have this documentation ready, we can get started. So first of all, it will search through all the tools that we have as integrations, and it suggests me based on my prompt that you use Snowflake and Salesforce. It is pretty accurate. So I'll start selecting these two sources, and then you can also give more brief, more context, or add another runbook as well while it is trying to think and go through all the current integrations from Salesforce and Snowflake and ask you options to select from credentials that are already there inside Nexla. If you don't have a credential, then it will give you a form to fill it up. Now it says that since we have both the credentials, now it will go ahead and fetch all the tools it can build this particular integrations that we have used, right? So for in the Explorer, you can see it is connected to Salesforce API, automatically discover the data sources, analyze data assets, and prepare tool proposals for you. Okay, it will take some time, and it will do the same for all the data sources available. And this step is very important because when we say task specific MCP server, the tools that your MCP server has to be quite limited and specific to the task that you are trying to do. Go thoroughly through all the information you have in these tools, and what information out of the entire information you have captured in the tool is important for you to get the task done through this MCP server. That's a detailed, thorough tool discovery that happens, and then it will give you an option to select from the particular tools and build the server. So we have to wait. So as you could see, the Tools Explorer went through the different tools like Salesforce and Snowflake and got us the tools like query Salesforce renewal opportunities, query Salesforce account context, login engagement sessions from Snowflake, account context, product usage events. Now you can configure some of these as well. Like we can go ahead and change the query as well. Here I'm satisfied with the query that it is suggested. So I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and tell the MCP Studio to start building the MCP server with these 5 selected tools. It starts building the MCP servers. It will set up the data, set up the tools that you have selected, and then give you a final MCP server whose link you can use in any of your MCP clients. See, once this server is done, let's wait for a few seconds. Yeah, so now you can see, right, the MCP server has been built. You get a quick config and an MCP config with which you can use with service key, add to your MCP configuration.json, a Google auth, and an Azure auth, and details on all the 5 tools, right? And once it's built, it gives you all the tools and its functionalities and how to use this pipeline. Now where you can get this API key from, right? You can click here, Nexla will start creating an API key. You can copy this API key, and this is the same service key that we talked about here, right? You can use it, and voila, your MCP server is ready to use in any of your MCP clients. And let's say you built multiple MCP servers, right, using Nexla. How do you navigate through the servers? You come to Explore MCPs, and you can see here all the MCP servers built using Nexla's MCP Studio is listed, right? And also you have external MCPs here listed here where you can directly connect and use it, right? So this is all about using MCP Studio to build your customized task-specific governed MCP servers. That's all for this video tutorial. See you in the next one.